You're asleep. Not pretending to sleep. Not resting with one eye open. Completely out. Outside your tent, the forest has become a different world. The trail you walked in daylight has disappeared into darkness. The trees that looked harmless a few hours ago now stand like black walls around you. Somewhere beyond the nylon, something moves. A branch snaps. Then silence. The kind of silence that makes you hold your breath. Now imagine what is out there. A bear moving through the trees. A wolf following a scent trail. A mountain lion standing perfectly still in the dark. Animals that can smell you from hundreds of meters away. Animals that hear sounds too quiet for your ears to notice. And here's the unsettling part. They already know you're here. Long before you zipped the tent closed, your scent drifted through the forest. Your footsteps, your voice, the smoke from your campfire, the food in your bag, all of it announced your presence. By every biological measure, you should be vulnerable. You can't run. You can't defend yourself. You probably wouldn't even wake up until something touched the tent. So why doesn't it happen? Every year, millions of people spend nights in forests that contain some of the world's most powerful predators. Yet the overwhelming majority wake up exactly where they fell asleep, untouched. Why would an apex predator ignore what seems like the easiest meal imaginable? The answer is far stranger than most people realize. Because the thin wall of your tent is not what protects you. What protects you is a lesson that predators have been learning about humans for hundreds of thousands of years. If you think about it, none of this should make sense. A sleeping human is the definition of vulnerable. You aren't running. You aren't watching your surroundings. You can't react until it's too late. By every rule of nature, you should be the easiest prey imaginable. Yet that's not what happens. Every year, millions of people sleep in forests where bears, wolves, mountain lions, and other apex predators roam freely. These animals smell us, hear us, and often know where they're long before we know they're nearby. And still, they choose to walk away. This isn't luck. It isn't because they didn't notice you. The real answer is much more fascinating. Healthy predators don't survive by taking every opportunity they see. They survive by making the right decisions. Before attacking anything, they perform a calculation, one that has kept them alive for thousands of generations. And humans rarely pass that calculation. To us, predators seem fearless. Movies have taught us that wolves, bears, and big cats attack anything they think they can overpower. But the wild doesn't reward bravery. It rewards caution. Every hunt is a gamble. A single broken tooth can mean starvation. A deep wound can become infected. Even a fractured leg can turn an apex predator into the next victim of the wilderness. Unlike humans, they don't have hospitals or medicine. One mistake can be fatal. That's why predators don't ask, "Can I kill it?" They ask, "What will it cost me?" A deer may fight back. A wild boar can slash with its tusks. Even a moose has been known to kill wolves with a single powerful kick. Every attack carries the risk of injury. Now imagine something the predator has never learned to hunt with confidence: a human. You're unpredictable. You might not be alone. You might have fire, tools, or other people nearby. To a healthy predator, that's not an easy meal. It's an unnecessary risk. But there's an even deeper reason predators hesitate. For hundreds of thousands of years, humans haven't just avoided predators, we've hunted them. Long before cities, farming, or written history, our ancestors shared the landscape with cave lions, giant hyenas, saber-toothed cats, and enormous bears. At first, we feared them. Then we learned to fight back. Armed with fire, stone weapons, and eventually teamwork unlike anything the animal kingdom had seen, humans began turning the hunters into the hunted. Generation after generation, the boldest predators paid the price. Those that approached human camps too closely were killed. The cautious ones survived, raised offspring, and passed on the same behavior. Over time, avoiding humans became the safer strategy. Today, when a wolf catches your scent or a bear notices your camp, it isn't making a random decision. It's responding to a survival lesson written by thousands of generations, one that quietly says, humans are dangerous. Don't take the chance. Predators don't see the world the way we do. Long before they spot you, they smell you. To a bear, wolf, or mountain lion, your scent is a flood of information. Sweat, soap, sunscreen, insect repellent, smoke from your campfire, the plastic of your backpack, the nylon of your tent, and the processed food packed inside it all mix into one strange chemical signature. The problem is that none of it smells like prey. A predator's hunting instincts are built around familiarity. Deer smell like deer. Rabbits smell like rabbits. Wild boars have their own unmistakable scent. These are signals predators have learned to recognize over millions of years. Humans don't fit any of those patterns. Instead of triggering an automatic hunting response, we create uncertainty. And in the wild, uncertainty is dangerous. An unfamiliar animal could fight back, carry disease, or behave in completely unpredictable ways. So rather than seeing you as an easy meal, most predators see you as a mystery. And a healthy predator would rather ignore a mystery than gamble its life trying to understand it. Your tent isn't what makes predators hesitate. It's everything around it. For more than 1 million years, humans have slept beside fire. To us, it's warmth and light. To most wild animals, it's a warning. The smell of smoke, the flicker of flames, and the sounds of a campsite signal that something unusual and potentially dangerous is nearby. Then there's the group itself. Most people don't camp alone. There are voices, footsteps, flashlights, and movement. Even after everyone falls asleep, a predator can't know how many people are inside the tents or how quickly they'll wake up. That's a problem. Predators succeed by choosing prey they understand. A herd of deer behaves predictably. A lone rabbit reacts in familiar ways. But a human campsite is different. Too many unknowns. Too many possible surprises. For an animal that survives by avoiding unnecessary risks, the smartest decision is often the simplest one. Walk away and look for easier prey. So, the next time you're lying inside a tent, listening to the wind push through the trees and wondering what might be moving beyond that thin sheet of fabric, remember this. The forest probably knows you're there. A bear may have caught your scent while you were collecting firewood. A wolf might have heard your voice echo through the trees. A mountain lion could have watched your camp from a distant hillside before darkness even fell. The remarkable part isn't that they failed to find you. It's that they found you and decided you weren't worth the risk. That decision wasn't made because your tent is strong enough to stop an apex predator. It isn't. It wasn't made because predators are gentle or because they aren't hungry. It was made because evolution taught them a lesson that has been reinforced for thousands of generations. Humans are unpredictable. Humans fight back. Humans change the outcome. Long before you closed your eyes, the animal outside had already finished its calculation. And in almost every case, the answer is the same. Walk away. Because in the wild, survival doesn't belong to the strongest. It belongs to the one that knows which battles are worth fighting. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden science behind one of nature's greatest mysteries, subscribe for more stories where evolution, history, and human behavior reveal that the world is often far stranger than it first appears. Until next time, stay curious.